What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another brand new Division 2 video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at my current build that I'm currently running in the Division 2 pre-raid update. I guess technically speaking, you could categorize this as like a tank slash super high health build, since I do have 250k armor and like 110k health. But by no means is it anything special. It's just sort of like my build that I'm using for PvP and PvE. I tested out in PvP yesterday, and it actually did pretty good in Conflict. I had a couple games in a row where I was like 10-1, 10-2, but by no means is this build like anything crazy or special. It's not even close to being finished, as two of these pieces in this build are just like sort of fillers, and I'm just sort of using them because they have good talents on them until I find two pieces that I'm specifically looking for. Hope you guys do enjoy the video. If you do, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, as we are still super close to 5,200 subscribers. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. So getting right into it, starting with the weapons. My first weapon is the custom P416, 15.6k base damage with all my mods on it. This is probably my best gun that I have so far that I've gotten. It does have strained, which is pretty much the only reason why I'm using it. Optimized and cannon. The last two probably aren't really the talents I'm looking for, but this is pretty much the gun that I've been using for PvP. And then the other weapon that I've been switching off for PvE solo is this Black Market AKM, 16k damage, and it has Ranger, Allegro, and Protected Reload. I tried it in PvP with this build, and I got pretty much annihilated because it shoots super slow, and once you're within like 35 to 50 feet with this gun, you're not going to be landing very many consecutive shots, especially headshots with this AK. And then for my secondary weapon, I don't really ever switch this off for anything unless I'm using like a sniper or something. But I'm using this Tactical Vector SBR 9mm. I know people are saying the 45 ACP one is better, but this is the best one that I've gotten so far, and I find it hard to believe. And plus, this one does have Allegro close and personal on it, and it has rooted on it, so it is pretty decent in terms of the talents. But I could definitely go for a little bit higher damage, considering this is 498 too, and the damage is pretty low, even though I have like one or two mods that do have SMG damage on it, and it's still not even hitting 10k, so we've definitely got some work to do with the SMGs and just the weapons in general for this build. So moving on to the gear, the first piece is the mask. It is a Gilligard mask. Obviously, I'm only running the one piece just so I can get the extra 5% total armor. And then it has Restorative, which I don't really want on it, but this is the best one that I've gotten so far, and it is recalibrated already, so I can't really do anything else to it. It has 4% critical hit chance, and it does have my recalibrated health on it, which is at almost 6,400. Next, for the vest, we are running the Fenris group. This is probably honestly the best piece I've ever gotten in terms of just gear in the game in general, for like the attributes that it has on and also the talents. I'm only running one piece for this once again because I just want the 10% assault rifle bonus damage. And then for the attributes, we're running 12,000 bonus armor, 12,000 health, and 6.5% headshot damage. Realistically, I probably would have liked to change headshot damage. I still can. I just haven't came to the conclusion on what I'm going to change on it yet. And then for my talents, I have Berserk on it and Vital. Like I said before, the reason why I haven't touched this is because Berserk is going to be getting a nerf with the update, and I think it's going to go to 5%, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's going to be 5 and 5 instead of 10 and 10 like it is right now. So it's not going to be as useful as it is right now, but it'll still be decent. But we do have Vital as well. To the holster, we have the Murakami Industries holster at 31.4k damage. Once again, also running this piece just for the one piece bonus, which gives you an extra 8% health. The attributes are health at 15.7k, and the other attribute is at 2.5%, and we do not have a talent on this. Now, realistically, like in a perfect ideal situation for this specific holster in this set brand set, I would have rather just gone away with the health, like just forget about the 15k health and just have the one attribute and have something like this holster that has like 13.5 critical hit chance, or this one that has critical hit damage at 12%. I would have rather traded that off and just had one attribute. But unfortunately, we didn't get lucky here, and we got two attributes and spread them out and made the critical hit damage super low. But obviously, with the changes coming in the update, we can slowly increase the critical hit damage and keep on stacking it if we choose to, and depending on how high the cap is for that specific piece that you have. Now, I will quickly just go and say right now, the three last pieces for this build, I pretty much categorize these three as just straight up placeholders because realistically, I want to run the rest of these three pieces as Providence. But right now for the backpack, this is just a really good placeholder because it has Vital and Hardened, which is an extra 10% armor and 20% health, and then it has another 9,000 bonus armor that I rolled onto it, and it has critical hit chance and weapon damage rolled onto it. So I'm getting a ton of stuff from this, but the only problem is that it isn't Providence for one, and it's not even a set that really gives me any decent bonuses. It just gives me 5% protection from elites, which, I mean, I guess it's kind of helpful for PvE in a way. 5% isn't really anything, but the reason why this is just stuck on my build is because I got this a super long time ago when the game had first came out, and World Tier 5 was just introduced, and I recalibrated the armor and got 9,000, and I literally haven't gotten a backpack that's even close in terms of the attributes, the armor, or especially the talents. Both of these talents were already on it. I didn't roll either of them. They just both came on it, which was really weird for me because I have terrible backpack luck in general in this game. So that's the reason why I'm just randomly running this 5.11 tackle backpack, which I have like 30 more of them. Like I said, realistically, in a real world situation, when I do get the Providence backpack, that is what it will be. And last but not least, for the gloves and knee pads, not going to spend too much time on it because these two are pretty much just straight up pure placeholders right now until I get what I want for these last two. So I'm running these hybrid gloves, Alp Summit Ornament gloves, 10% cooldown for the one piece that has 8,000 health on it, and some worthless talent that I don't care about. And then for the knee pads, we're running the Overlord knee pads, which once again, I'm not even running a rifle on my build, so these are even more worthless than anything. Another worthless talent in terms of PvP for the hard hitting, which is 15% damage to elites. But once again, it does have a blue on it, which gives me an extra 6,500 bonus armor, which just adds to the 250,000 armor that I have. And other than that, for my mods, I'll show you guys my mods. I'm pretty much just running utility ones that give me skill power, because without these, I would have even less skill power than I already have. I only have 400. And then most of these, like I said, 147, 137. More health. We have bonus armor. And then we have more skill power. Without these three mods, I'm pretty sure I only have like 90 skill power. So just to give you guys an idea, with the three mods I'm running, those count as my 3 yellows that are on my entire build. For this build as of right now, 15.5k weapon damage, 15% crit hit chance, 27% crit hit damage, 87% headshot damage, which pretty much comes all from my specialist, 29 meters of range, or 29 range, 30% reload bonus, 30% accuracy, 30% stability. For my mods, running the 10% bonus from the one-piece set, 3-piece weapon damage bonus, that's from a offensive mod, and then we have 15% weapon handling, which is once again from a brand set. And these ones don't really mean that much. 16% shock resistance, 53.5k health regeneration, and then obviously the 107 max health. But yeah, that is pretty much built. Like I said, these 3 pieces, and I guess you can technically say that my weapons are set in stone, although I can definitely find better weapons in terms of just base damage. But these 3, I'll slowly work on them. I have 1 piece of Providence that is decent, but obviously there is, once again, no point of running that because I want the 3-piece bonus, and right now I don't have a single piece of Providence for backpack or gloves. I just have terrible luck on this game, and I grind every single day. I'm just not getting the pieces that I need and that I want, but we will eventually acquire them. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you guys, and if you guys have any questions or anything you guys want me to go for in terms of builds. I'm also running, or currently working on an Araldi Holdings build. I have 2 pieces. I need 1 more like specific piece of gear, gloves actually specifically, that I'm looking for with specific things on it, and then we'll almost be finished with that as well. But yeah, other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.